Hello, hello, hello. You are tuning into another episode of The Wunderkind Show. Today's first topic, the Ravens literally left the kitchen. Look, I want to make sure that I say this to get my point across, right? Because a lot of times, people come off and be like, oh, it's us being bratty or bad fans and stuff like that, where we're spoiled and everything else and blah, 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 and everything the Ravens do is perfect. Stop lying to yourself, please. The Ravens started cooking and literally, figuratively, spiritually left the kitchen. I'm like, bro. And this is, listen, and let me tell you exactly what I'm talking about, right? So, okay, we get Dez Walker, right? Tez. So we're like, all right, bet. I'm happy about that pick. I said, yo, Tez. And I forgot. I thought he was actually picked up. I said this in the other video. I thought he was picked up already. And I saw even stuff with Steve Smith saying it. Because I'm like, yo, he has all the attributes to be a really good or great receiver. And I'm like, I'm pretty sure someone picked him up already, though. And when they said that they got him, I'm like, they got Tez? So I was like, oh, crap. And then you saw the stuff with Steve Smith and stuff come out about how he's so underrated. He has everything, and he feels like he's going to take somebody's job. And I said, Steve said that? That means my evaluation of him is right. Oh. Mind you, Steve Smith has not been wrong about any of the wide receiver prospects thus far. Okay. So I'm like, yo, the Ravens cooking, all right. Then we get another corner, right? TJ Tampa. And I'm like, all right, that's not bad. All right, we needed another corner. I'm guessing depth, right? Because we're looking at it saying there's not a lot of what we wanted before, but these are things that we needed on the team because of injuries that we're always injured at the cornerback. I'm like, all right, they ain't doing too bad. Then all of a sudden, we get Rasheen Ali. Mind you, I haven't watched any tape on Rasheen, but I'm like, I don't really like to pick like that. Do we need another running back? I'm like, all right. And then so I'm like, all right, maybe he might be good, right? Because we don't know when our scat back, all we got is Hill and Henry right now. So I'm like, maybe that's what that's for. The third back, because we don't know we're going to get Keaton back. Because I'm a big Mitchell. I'm big on Keaton. I want Keaton to be the guy eventually, right? So I'm like, all right, whatever. I'm guessing they're going to need back. All right, I'm not really feeling the pick, but okay, I get it. You're trying to fill holes. But then they go Devin Leary, QB from Kentucky. And I'm like, huh? We need a back, but what? Then they go Nick Samek. And I'm like, huh? Got another center? Then we got a safety, Sanusi Ken. I'm like, huh? From Purdue? And I'm like, why and mind you, I knew that he was going to take somebody from Michigan, right? Because that's how the Harbaughs do. And look, I get it, and I've made this joke. If you got friends like the Harbaugh, you're set for life because they're going to look out for you. They're going to look out for you. We've already seen it. But this is the problem that I have with a lot of Raven fans, right? When things come out and say, oh, we're not going to move up. Mind you, he came out and said that. We're not moving up. We're not that type of team. That's what he came out and said. So you can't say I'm putting words in his mouth. We're not that type of team of moving up. They don't like positioning themselves and trading these type of players. But they use these picks at the bottom of the draft, for the Ravens specifically, as fodder. That's what they do. And it's so bad that you even hear Raven fans, a lot of them come out and say, wow, like we were really going to find somebody in the 7th or 6th round. Like, what did you expect? Like, so my thing is, if y'all don't think we're going to find anybody at those two levels, right? Why don't we package them together and then move up to get a better player that will be good now? Tell me I'm wrong about that. I know, bro. I know I'm not going crazy, bro. And the crazy thing is I have people that will still hear what I'm saying and not hear what I'm saying. That they hear it, but they're not really listening. It's going through this ear and coming out of this ear. And then they just want to argue and be like, no, you're just complaining. Bruh, it's simple. If you treat the bottom of the draft like fodder for the picks, you cut them, you give them away, you let them be signed by other teams, you pick up just to say, oh, I picked up somebody from my brother's old alma mater and stuff like that, and So why don't you just package them together to move up in the draft? To get a player that will benefit the team now, that will make the active roster now, that will contribute now. That seems crazy to y'all? I'm losing my mind? Am I? Am I going out of my mind? I'm out of my head, out of my heart tonight. If you love somebody. Am I? Really? Because this is the question I gotta start asking. It can't be that I'm going crazy. It can't. It can't be that I'm just losing my mind. And mind you, it's not like I don't like some of the picks that we did. Because like I told y'all this before, I like the Wiggins pick. I just don't like how we did it. I think Wiggins is an excellent football player. I love the Dez Walker pick. And I like the offensive tackle pick. But my thing is, it's like, if you're going to, like, all of a sudden you start to cook, and we're like, oh, the Ravens are starting to put something, okay, maybe you can redeem yourself for the foolishness in the first round, right? Instead of moving back, getting more picks and stuff like that. No, you say, we don't really need those picks, no big deal. So why don't you put those picks together to move up? And for anybody saying 5th, 6th, 7th round and stuff like that, there's nobody really there, Tyreek Hill was taken in the 5th. A lot of players, a lot of great players, skill position players were taken in the 5th, the 4th. Some of them was taken in the 6th round. I'm tired of people speaking out of both sides of your mouth. Are they fodder or if they not fodder? You don't believe in those picks or you do believe in those picks? If you don't believe in those picks, then let's use those picks to move up. It's common sense. It's common sense. And look, if you're going to be one of the people that are going to be like, well, the Ravens, they always have great drafts and stuff like that, and the experts know, those same experts said Lamar should play wide receiver. Those same experts say he didn't have a good arm. Y'all do know this, right? Y'all know this. Oh, okay. So your experts have been wrong wholeheartedly. They said Josh Rosen was an excellent prospect and was a better prospect than Lamar Jackson. Okay. Y'all keep listening to that foolishness. You feel me? I'm just being real. This ain't a complaining thing. This is a straight up, like, the Ravens got, like, it's that like that old adage, just the way I am, I know I have bad qualities, take it or leave it. It's like, in anything, you see the bad qualities you have and you work on them. Listen, I am a father, a son, a husband, a man. A Christian man. Every single day, I try to better myself in all of those categories, even if it's by an inch. Why? Because all of us have bad tendencies. All of us have some ways about us that's not perfect, right? Nobody's a perfect chicken or a golden chicken. You understand what I mean? The Ravens have to get better in those areas. You just can't come out and be like, nah, bro, we the Ravens, this is what we do. Like it or love it, bad or not, this is what we do. Nah, bro, like, I can't get behind that. Like, you're making excuses and saying we just have to accept bad behavior. Like, what? You're just going to accept bad behavior? Con. You know what we do with bad behavior? We're box that, don't tell you. Yeah, man. Yo, so that's all I'm saying. So, look, I like some of the picks. I don't like some of the picks. But, you know, on the next video, we're going to go into what grade we give them for the overall draft and stuff like that. But that's how I feel right now. But what do you guys think? Were you happy with the ending picks of the draft? Or are you saying, like I'm saying, oh, why are you going to be, who cares? They're just fodder. And then you literally make my point to saying, if you say that, then why can't we package those players together to move up in other rounds? But hey, that's the way we go, right? That's what I'm saying. But let me know what you think down in the comment section. And remember, please be respectful. At the end of the day, that's what we do. I'll never disrespect any of you. Don't disrespect me or anybody else in the chat, please. All right? But as always, that's an episode of The Wunderkind Show. Thank you for watching. Y'all know how we get down. We have fun and we laugh. But everything we talk about rooted in what? Facts and truth. Please do remember, like, subscribe, hit that notification bell, and leave a comment. You know I love the comments. And if you have not done so already, check out the Wonder Kid Show's Patreon. Yes, 3 tiers of content goodness waiting for your consumption. Give it a look, give it a try. Let me know what you think. And if you would like to donate to this channel, help out with equipment and such stuff like that, bottom of the screen, QR codes to a Cash App. Cash App is located in the description of every video that we do. And the name of it is The Wunderkind Show. Super easy. But once again, this is The Wunderkind Show. This is your host, Nectar, signing off. And as always, you know my slogan. Peace. And I am out of here. What? Yerp.
Finish him, Daddy.
Oh!